everyone. I would like to welcome you all to watch this video. In this video, I'm going to teach you about our climate for 4th standard ICC class social studies. The new lesson is about our climate. The clothes we wear and the food we eat depend largely on the climate of the place where we live in. Do you know that climate is different from weather? See here, weather and climate. Weather is a day-to-day conditions of the air at a particular place. In Chennai, today morning, 5 o'clock, it was raining heavily. By 6:30 and by 7 o'clock, around 7 o'clock, bright sunlight came. So, weather, it may change in an hour or in a minute. So, weather is a day-to-day conditions of the air at a particular place. It can be described as sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, or foggy. On the other hand, the climate of a place is a pattern of weather conditions over a very long period of time, for about 35 to 40 years. The landform of an area influences its climate. Temperature and rainfall are the two important elements that affect climate. So, what are the two important elements that affect climate? The temperature and rainfall. Let us see about seasons in India. In India, temperature and rainfall vary. Vary means differ from season to season and from place to place. Some places are hot while others are cold. During some places get very heavy rainfall while others do not get any rain for years. Some places get floods while others are hit by droughts. Droughts means little rainfall or no rainfall. மிக வறட்சியான நிலங்கள். In India, variations in temperature, rainfall, and monsoon winds result in three main seasons: winter, summer, and monsoon. See here, a boy wearing woolen dress. When do we wear woolen dress? During winter season. When do we wear cotton dress like this, girls? We wear light color and cotton dress during summer season. Let us see about winter. Winter season begins from the middle of November and continues till the end of February. When does it begin? From November, and it continues till the end of February. December and January are very cold in most parts of India during winter season. The nights are longer than the days. Around 5:30 or 5:45 it will get dark, and morning also around after 6:30 only the sunlight will come so brightly. So the nights are longer than the days during winter season. Strong winds from the west, called western disturbances, causes light rainfall in the plains and snowfall in the northern mountains. The western disturbances are followed by very cold weather and fog. Fog means mood pani. After cold weather and fog, the western disturbance brings little rainfall in the plains and snowfall in the northern mountains. A major part of India remains dry during the season. The coast of Tamil Nadu is an exception. It gets heavy rainfall during this time. Winter is a season of roasted groundnuts, apples. You'll get more apples, okay? More apples during winter season. Apples and leafy vegetables, okay? Like a carrot, radish, so many vegetables, leafy vegetables you'll get during winter season. Now, next we'll see about the summer season. The summer season begins from the beginning of March and continues till the end of June. When does it start? The summer season begins from the beginning of March and continues till the end of June. It gets very hot in May and June. May month we like to drink more water and juice and fresh juices, cool drinks and some tender coconuts, buttermilk. Mostly we like to eat curd rice to maintain our body temperature. In summer, the days are longer than the nights. During summer, the sun will set down very late. Okay, so days are longer than the nights. Morning so soon, around 5:45, you will get bright sunlight during summer season. Every part of India except the northern mountains experiences hot and dry weather. In mountain area during summer, where it will be cold. So every part of India except the northern mountains experiences hot and dry weather. Hot and dry winds called Lu. What is Lu? Hot and dry winds called Lu blow over many parts of North India. Next, you can see the picture of winter season. Everywhere snowfall on the trees, on the streets, on the roof of all the houses. Everywhere you can see white. So during winter season, there will be heavy snowfall in the northern mountain. Well, while the coastal areas experience the pleasant weather, the people in the beach, they play in the water. And next, dust storms are common everywhere. Dust storms are common. The southern part of India, which is surrounded by sea on three sides, is less hot. The cool breeze from the sea. Okay, all three sides are surrounded by water. So the cool breeze from the sea keeps the coastal areas cool. Some areas get heavy rainfall towards the end of summer. Summer is the season of mangoes. You can eat varieties of mangoes, tasty, fleshy mangoes you'll get during this summer. Don't miss the seasonal fruits. Next, we'll see about the monsoon. The monsoon season, that is rainy season. Monsoon is a word derived from Arab language. It is nothing but season. The season of rain. Okay, rainy season. The monsoon season starts in June. In some parts, it begins in July. The season continues till the middle of November. Winds blow from the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal towards the land. They are called monsoon winds. Monsoon winds. They carry a lot of moisture. It is in Tamil we say Eerapadam. They pick up all the moisture and they cause rainfall in most parts of India. So, rainfall distribution is highly uneven. Parts of Meghalaya receive about 800 centimeters of annual rainfall, while some areas in Rajasthan receive less than 10 centimeters of rain in a year. The coast of Tamil Nadu remains dry from June to September. This is the month of September. So the coastal area of Tamil Nadu remains dry from June to September. Here it rains between November and January. Okay, so we get the month of November, December and January month. Little rain will get, and plums, peaches and cherries are available during this season. So you can get a lot of plums, peaches and cherry fruits. Don't miss the seasonal fruits. Okay, now let us see here in the picture they given a village, Mazindram village. Mazindram village. Here, Mazindram near Sirapunji in Meghalaya is the wettest place on the earth. It rained more than 1100 centimeters of rainfall in a year. So here let me tell more about this Mazindram village. Mazindram village near Sirabunchi. It is 65 kilometers from Shillong. It is reportedly the wettest place on earth with an average annual rainfall of 11,872 millimeters. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, Mazindram received 26,000 millimeters of rainfall in 1985. Mazindram is located at an altitude of about 1,400 kilometers and 16 kilometers west of Sirapunji in the Khasi Hills in the states of Meghalaya in India. And the name of the village contains Ma. Ma means a Khasi word, stone, and thus might refer to certain megaliths, okay, type of stone in that area. Okay, and you can see in Google, you can see about the wettest part of India. If you type, you will get more about this Meghalaya and this village, Mazindram village. And there you can see the bridges. One of the most fascinating and beautiful features in this region are the living bridges spanning rain-soaked valleys. Okay, it connects the valleys. Okay, living bridges. Okay, the bridges are self-strengthening, becoming more substantial over time as the root systems grow. Here we are walking on the road and we get some accidents, and we are traveling in the bike and car and buses, but village people, in Maziram village people, always they'll carry umbrellas or some thing, okay, made up of bamboos and banana leaves, okay, umbrellas. They make umbrellas with the bamboo and banana leaves to cover their body fully, okay, so that they won't get wet. So every time they'll carry an umbrella wherever they will go. They'll go out with an umbrella. So they are used with that rainy season, okay. And here we get rarely we get rain, and people in Meghalaya, they'll enjoy mostly rainfall, heavy rainfall. So we have to be thankful to God. Wherever we are living, we have to be thankful to God, okay. Thank you, children. You should be thankful always to God. And as you learn this lesson, you'll come to know more about the seasonal seasons and seasonal dresses the people wear, and the food that we people they take. So go through this lesson and find the answers for the book back exercise. Thank you, children. Have a good day. Thank you.